Okay, so let's begin. I think it was the British section was nil point, according to the Eurovision Song Contest last night. I was very privileged in 1997 to attend my second Congress. At the age of 27, it was quite an event. And during that Congress, as many of you will know, we tend to gather in the bar after our evening's events and put the world to rights. We say what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, and what we should do in the future. I shared that time in Prague with 3 other people, and we did it. We put the world to rights. We said what we liked about the Congress, what we didn't like about the Congress. But one point that always came to mind was the educational content. And it's been a passion of mine, and I know it's been a passion of those 3 other people. And it's quite obvious, really, when you think about it, that those 3 people should be Virginia Casale, Jerry Perron, and Madeleine Callon, all of whom are here today and take a major part in what we're doing today. It's something that the educational part of our Congress is something that really puts emphasis on what we do. The Congress is a great way to network and build friends and contacts. And we all know that that is a very important part of a concierge's armoury. However, it isn't the only thing you need to do. It's very difficult to go to your GM, your financial controller, and put that forward as a reason to go away on Congress. The educational content of the Congress now is becoming more and more important. And we saw last year in Canada the foundation stones set in place for today. We talked about bridging the gap from one Congress to another. We talked about taking the ideas from Toronto and developing them, bringing them to London. We are putting the keystone in place in that bridge, and that bridge is finally going to come to place today. You're going to get a number of speakers come up and give their opinions on what we're doing. But really this afternoon is where you come into play. It's up to you guys this afternoon to take those bits of information, the things you've learned, the opinions that you've had, and formulate a plan. And hopefully we'll be bridging the next gap and going over to New Zealand to continue that, and we're going to talk about delivering your potential. So bear that in mind today. Think about it when you go to your breakout rooms this afternoon, how you can implement it, what you can do to change and be more productive in what you do. I'm now going to go through the running order. We will shortly be have Mr. David Webster, the chairman of IHG Hotels, coming to the stage to deliver his keynote speech. We will then have Jerry Perron, who will go over the salient points that were raised in Toronto. After that, we'll break for a coffee break, about 10:45. And then we'll return, and when we return to the room, there will be our panel of experts. They will be fielding questions from yourself later on, but Jerry will go through some of those questions that we think were more poignant. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Roberta Nedry, who is our voice in the sky. She has been a fantastic support to me, and we'll introduce her later on so you can actually see her in the flesh, as they say. So over to Roberta. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. It is our true pleasure and honor to welcome David Webster, Chairman of Intercontinental Hotels Group. David Webster was appointed to the board of IHG in 2003 and became the chairman in January 2004. He is also chairman of the company's nomination committee. Chairman of Markets & Cowles since October 2004, David is also a director of the National Life Story Collection, a Knight of the Order of St. John, joined the board of the Temple Bar Investment Trust in January 2009, and is non-executive director of Amadeus IT Holding SA. Prior to this, David was a co-founder, together with the late James Gulliver and Sir Alistair Grant of Safeway PLC, formerly Argyle Group, and was appointed chairman in 1997. He had previously served as the Deputy Chairman and Finance Director. He retired as Chairman in March 2004, following Safeway's merger with William Morrison. He's also a Director of Reed Elsevier PLC and served in the Royal Naval Reserve for 8 years, from 1962 to 1970, latterly as a lieutenant. Married with 3 sons, David's interests are sailing, skiing, and military history. Escorting Mr. Webster to the stage is our past president of UICH, Robert Watson. Please welcome David Webster.